कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। शंकर सुवन केसरी नंदन तेज प्रताप महाजगबंदन विद्यावान गुणी अति चातुर राम काज करिबे को आतुर प्रभु चरित्र सुनिबे को रसिया राम लखन सीता मन बसिया राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की राम लक्ष्मण जानकी जय बोलो हनुमान की। Hanuman, with the only mission that he had to be a dutiful servant, Dasa to Swami Prabhu Sri Ram, he began his mission to go to Lanka and to see Jagannatha Sita. Here goes the shlokam. Hanuman, who stood on Mahendragiri Parvatam, was himself looking like Mahendragiri Parvatam. Yesha Parvata Sankasho Hanuman Marutatmajaha Titirshati Mahavegaha Samudram. Here the shloka has two variants. One of the versions available of Ramayanam says Samudram Varunalayam. The other variant from the other version says Samudram Makaralayam. Now you may ask which shloka is right. See, the traditional pattern was, today we have the photocopying machines. So I have a book, I want to make 100 or 1000 copies of it, just with a button's click it can get done. But in the last 1000, 2000, 3000 years, though there were plenty of manuscripts written, they could not be copied, photocopied. There was no yantra. So people had to physically write. So manuscripts, availability of the raw material and the ink and the patience to write it down, everything is an important factor. That is why if you look at the manuscripts, the letters will be so small, you may have to use a magnifying glass. Because if they start writing bigger inscriptions, then they'll have to spend more energy inscribing it. So it used to be short and it used to look as if it is continuous. One. Second thing is, there was always a fear that the termites may come and eat away these manuscripts. Third, many of them would read the manuscript and memorize it. They used to keep that in their memory. So for them, if there is only one copy of it and there is one rishi who owns it, he may not make multiple copies of it. So the sishyas were given and they had to memorize it. And whatever they had memorized, they had to tell their sishyas. Then those sishyas will write it in the manuscript. So it was a very different process compared to the current day style. So there were many occasions, there could be many occasions where one student hears it as Varunalayam, the other student hears it as Makaralayam, though they would go deep and check if this meaning is right. If both are applicable, they will write. So one manuscript says Makaralayam, the other says Varunalayam. Varunalayam, Varuna is the Abhimanini Devata of Jalam, water. So the sea, the ocean is treated as Varunalayam, the abode of Varuna, where there is water. The other meaning, when I'm talking about the other word, the meaning is Makaralayam. Makara means crocodile. Makaralayam means that which is an abode of the crocodiles. So the first one is Varunalayam, water. The next one is Makaralayam. Vedanta Deshika uses the word Varunalayam. Karuna, Varunalayam, Rishishaila, Tatasthanam, Swayam Vyaktam, Upagatam. He says in a work called Daya Shatakam. On the other hand, Makaralayam. Which one is more applicable? Nobody is asking for my opinion yet. In my humble opinion, Makaralayam will be more applicable. I'll tell you why. Because this portion of Bay of Bengal, which you see from the Thailand, Myanmar, Bangladesh, India, Odisha, Andhra, Tamil Nadu. So this is called the Bay of Bengal, the water body which is there. And that also kind of goes around one portion of Lanka and then meets the Indian Ocean. So this Bay of Bengal water also reaches the place where the Setu is constructed. Correct. So this particular region, especially of all the saltwater bodies that we know on earth, this particular region is home to some of the largest and very ferocious saltwater crocodiles. Generally, these saltwater crocodiles are not found in Pacific. Generally, they are not found in Pacific or Atlantic seas. They are found only in the Indian Ocean region, Bay of Bengal, Indian Ocean region. So Valmiki was very much aware of the fauna, the aquatic life there. So he calls it Makaralayam with a purpose. So Hanuman had to cross it because it is always said that crocodiles are very fond of monkey meat. So Hanuman had to first deal with Ravana, the seas, and then had to manage these crocodiles as well. Titishati Mahavegaha Samudram Makaralayam. Now, as Hanuman started levitating, leaping, that is when the ocean king, Varuna Raja, he's called Samudra Raja, he felt a lot indebted to Hanuman. Two means. Why twofold means he is indebted to Hanuman? One, in Krita Yugam, in Satya Yugam, Krita means perfect. That's why we say Samskrita, that which is perfect, and there is no scope for us to make it even more perfect. It is perfect, picture perfect the way it is. So Krita, perfect Yuga, the time period when crime rate was very low. It was also called Satya Yugam or Krita Yugam. In Krita Yugam or Satya Yugam, Vedas also mention, so does Srimad Ramayanam, that large mountains used to fly. It may go against our understanding of physics. How could solid, non-hollow objects fly? Well, I am here to only delineate or elucidate what is there in the Shastras. So it is believed that mountains used to fly and they had wings. So that is when Vedas say that Indra took his Vajrayudam and chopped off the wings. Tata kruddha sahasrakshaha parvatanam shatakratuhu pakshams chichcheda vajrena tata shatasahasrashaha sahasrakshaha. The thousand-eyed Indra took his Ayudham and chopped off the wings of all the mountains. That is when Mainakam, a certain mountain called Mainakam, went and sought asylum at the feet of Vayu Bhagavan, Vayu Devata, and said, please protect me, sir. Your Abhimanini Devata, your leader called Indra, is chopping off the wings of mountains, which are my community members. I wish to get saved. Please provide me asylum. That is when Vayu Devata quietly keeps Mainakam with his wings below the waters between Bharatadesham and Lanka. So, luckily, Mainakam alone escaped the wrath of Indra. Mainaka this way was very indebted to Vayu Bhagavan. The moment he got the news that Vayu's Amsha, Vayu son, Hanuman is on a sojourn to Lanka, he thought, why shouldn't I be hospitable to the son of my great friend Vayu? So this mountain, in the previous episode I said that Hanuman spotted a mountain. as the mountains came out of the waters, Hanuman was a bit worried. Why is this mountain coming out? But in turn, it was actually a beautiful moment of hospitality. One, there was another reason. It seems that the oceans urged Mainaka to go and provide some space for Hanuman to rest. Why should the ocean urge? Here is where we have the message of Samudra Raja. Yojananam shatam chapi kapiresha kamaplutaha tava sanushu vishrantaha shesham prakramatamiti. Hanuman, you should rest and go. You've got a long journey, you should rest. Do not trouble your body this much. Why? Because the waters that we see in the oceans, Sagaram, were formed when waters were filled into the dugout portions of the earth found or dug by the sons of Sagara Chakravarti. Sagara's sons in Balakandam, if you remember, Sagara's sons in search of the Ashwamedha Ashwa, they dug earth portions and that is where waters got filled. These waters got filled in the place where Sagara's sons dug. So it is called Sagara. So the Sagara, the ocean, was in a way indebted for its existence to Ikshwaku Kulam. And in Ikshwaku Kulam, Rama had come. So in a way, they were also indebted, grateful to Rama. And now Hanuman is going as a service to Rama. So they thought we should be of some solace help to Hanuman. So this will be a way for us to reciprocate the love showered by his ancestors on us. So Samudra Raja wanted to be grateful. At the same time, Mainakam wanted to be grateful to Vayu. So Samudra Raja's gratitude to Ikshwaku Kula Rajas and thereby Rama. Mainaka's gratitude to Vayu, thereby his son Hanuman. They all converged in one place. That is why Mainakam came out. Now, how did this mountain look? It looked with many, many small peaks. One mountain with many, many small peaks. They, with the rays of the sun falling, they looked like golden peaks inhabited by the Kinnaras. Shata kumbhamayai shringaihi sakinnara mahoragaihi adityo dayasankashair ulukhid birvarambaram. So as Mainaka came out, Hanuman wanted to give a blow to the hill. That is when Mainakam says, see, I wanted to be grateful. Please stay in one of my caves. I have made all arrangements for you. Please take rest, ample rest, and then go to Lanka Pradesham. But Hanuman said, see, I am on a mission. My mission, objective, goal, everything is fixed. That I have to serve my Swami Prabhu Sri Ramachandra. For that, I have to go spot Sita. We do not know of her whereabouts. That is my single pointed objective. In this journey, if I start taking rest in your caves for 4 days, 3 nights, take all the hospitality that you give, the food that you give, I will be disturbed, distracted from my mission. I will not do that. Pritosmi kritamatithyam manyureshopaniyata tvarate karyakalo me ahaschapyati varthate pratigya cha maya datta nasthavya mahinantara. I cannot get distracted from my mission. Mainaka, please understand my feelings, understand the position I am in. But out of great love, care, affection on me, for me, you have offered to be hospitable to me. I can't reject this as well. So I cannot stay in your mountain. But what I can do is, I can touch you. I can embrace you. You know, this human touch, the friendly touch that we give to our relatives is what is solace to them. So he touched and he said, for now, my touch, you have to assume that I have accepted your hospitality. Just my touch. So he says, Ityuktva panina shailam alabhya haripungavaha. He said, Mainaka, please wish me luck, pray for me. And he continued his journey. There is a beautiful message here. What Hanuman does to Mainaka, what Mainaka has to offer to Hanuman, how Hanuman handles this situation. There is a huge life lesson for us. But for that life lesson, let's listen to the next episode. Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.